So let's talk about some of the examples of the double angle form. So let's say you are asked to simplify this. So we have 2 sine of 15 cos of what? 15. You are asked to find the value of this, right? How do we go about that? So you realize that you're talking about sine and what? Cos, right? We are talking about sine and cos. So the double angle formula that we'll be using is the one with this one. So that will be what? We know if you have 2 sine of what? A cos of what? A. This will be equal to what? Sine 2A, right? So in short, this will now be equal to sine of what? Twice the angle, which is 15, which is equal to sine 30, which we all know to be what? Half, right? Then we can also be asked for, let's say, sine of what? 165 cos what? 165. So this is actually this is very interesting. This one is a very interesting one. So we need to take our time in handling it. So for us to do this, first we can consider like there is a 2 here, right? There is a 2 here. So if you do that, there is a 2, then our answer will now be what? Sine of what? 2 times what? 165, right? But then there is no 2, so we'll divide 2 by 2 by 2. Then your answer will now be, so 1 over 1, this sine of this cos of 165 will now be equal to half sine of twice the angle. So because there is no 2 here in the main question, we have to have the answer that we'll get over here. So this will be equal to 1 over 2 times what? Sine of 330, right? Yeah. So which is equal to what? 1 over 2 times what? Negative 1 over 2, which is negative 1 over 4. So your final answer is negative 1 over 4. So those are just some of the examples of what I will talk about. One more, so let's just do one more and then. So cos squared 105 minus what? Sine squared 105. So clearly you know that they are talking about the double angle for what? 2A, right? Because there is cos squared, sine squared. So this will now be what? Cos twice what? 105 twice 105, and that will give us what? Cos of what? 210, which if you reduce, you give us negative cos of what? 30, which is what? Negative square root of 3 over 2. If you want to reduce this, you can just draw it. You can just draw it nicely. So we know from here to here is what? 180, and then if you add 30, you get 210. So the angle will be here, right? Which is 30 degrees. But we know that in this quadrant, so from here to here is what? 210. But we know in this quadrant, cos is what? Negative. So cos 210 in this quadrant will be the same as what? Negative cos 30, right? So this is what we are doing on this side. And you can also use your calculator, but then in trigonometry 2, you are not actually advised to use calculator.